A Driverless Future, presented to you by Group 25. Automation and job loss. From the beginning of industrialization and automation, some have thought that its effects would lead to devastating job loss and bring upon even more economic inequality. In the 1900s, 41% of U.S. workers were employed in agriculture. By 2000, this number has dropped to less than 2%. In 1964, President Lyndon B. Johnson enacted the Blue Ribbon National Commission on Technology to address various issues surrounding automation and its potential impacts on jobs. If we are to believe that automation is dangerous to jobs, we could ask why the middle class has not already been wiped out since the dawn of automation almost a century ago. Instead, the middle class continued to prosper for a number of decades. The rate of job growth has changed throughout that time, but at no time did we see devastating job loss due to automation. ATMs are a good example of this. It was believed that ATMs would wipe out the teller position from banks when there was nearly 500,000 in circulation during 2010. However, see that the teller position is still around. Banks learned that instead of tellers being just a means for cash transactions, they could be used to promote other services that the bank offers and build relationships with customers. What lies ahead? If we look towards the future, we see that the next industry to become automated is driving. Currently, there are nearly 15.5 million people employed in driving related jobs. As we move towards a fully autonomous future, we will have to answer a number of challenging questions. We have said that in the past there were fears of automation outpacing job growth, but that wasn't the case. However, as we look towards the future, we must consider that no industry in the past has employed such a large portion of the population. The fact that driving jobs are so ubiquitous is what makes the potential impacts of autonomous driving so far reaching. As it stands, the technology for fully autonomous vehicles does not exist. How far are we from true autonomous vehicles, and will we have thought about the potential impacts it may have? Autonomous vehicles also come with the potential to save hundreds of thousands of lives. The CDC ranks the third leading cause of deaths to be vehicle accidents. If we could remove the human error from the crash equation, it may be possible to save thousands of lives. But we must also consider that no technology is perfect, and when there is an accident due to an autonomous vehicle, questions as to who is to be held responsible will need to be answered. In this presentation, we will look into the safety and economic concerns surrounding autonomous vehicles. Level 4 Automation. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration expands the vision for safety on the road to full automation into 6 levels. As of now, the NHTSA ranks autonomous driving technology at a level 4. Since we are experimenting with fully autonomous driving technology, we currently enjoy features like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, traffic jam assist, and self-park. At level 4, the benefits any driver can enjoy include an automated driving system, ADS, placed on the vehicle that can itself perform all driving tasks and monitor the driving environment in certain conditions where the driver doesn't need to pay attention to any of those conditions. The tragedy we all accept. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 94% of serious crashes are due to human error. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety stated that a total of 35,092 people died in the year of 2015. 37,461 people died in 2016, and an estimated 40,000 people died in 2017. Automated vehicles have the potential to remove that human error from the crash equation. When you consider more than 40,000 deaths in the US in 2017, you can begin to grasp the life-saving benefit of automated driving technologies. Employment impact. There are currently around 1,871,700 Americans working as truck drivers. Recent advancements in autonomous vehicles may put these jobs at risk. The ride-sharing companies, Uber and Lyft, are both investing in driverless car research. We can expect something along the lines of Uber trucking within the next 10 years. The end result will likely be heavy layoffs for truckers and other professional drivers. Employment opportunities for displaced truck drivers. Currently, the US is moving towards a knowledge-based economy. This could make switching careers for a truck driver difficult. Only 7.6% of drivers have a bachelor's degree or more. Most of the jobs created in this new economy require a degree or some advanced training. Drivers will have to move quickly to learn new skills in order to find work with comparable pay. Growing technology fields impacted by driverless cars. Information technology fields are expected to grow from the advancement of driverless technology. Large tech firms that use driverless technology have complex systems. These systems will need to be maintained by IT professionals and systems engineers. Code will need to be developed and maintained by software engineers. There will also be lots of new data to be analyzed and interpreted by data analysts. Possible solutions. The transition to driverless vehicles will be upon us shortly. Here are a few ideas that might help to smoothen the transition. Companies could implement apprenticeship programs. Most companies are strapped to find qualified workers right now. The best option for them and potential employees could be on-the-job training. State and federal legislatures could push for free technical training programs. Schools could start to make technology courses more readily available. A formal introduction of technology in the workplace could also be beneficial. Thank you.